Welcome to the 2018 MrSealyp Christmas special. I'm here, I'm on Ravenport, and this, as I've already mentioned, is the Christmas special. I'm going to do a little bit on here. It's going to be an unusual episode, slightly different. A little bit on here, then we're going to go a bit old school. We're going to get a bit more festive. But I wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, which, we're going to do more of that later on. There's also competition coming, a bit of a giveaway. That'll be coming later on in the episode, so unfortunately you're going to have to watch through to get to the giveaway, competition, entry and what's required, etc, etc. Now, I said in the last episode, after doing my little bit of landscaping to put my drive in, what... Okay, I am baffled. Why is my drive not here? Okay, we're in glitch territory again, aren't we? Now, this is the perfect time to mention it, I suppose. This menu here, with our shovel on the end to start landscaping, a lot of people have been saying over the last few days they've been turning the game on and that's gone. It's disappeared. They come out of the game, they come back in again, and it's there again. And it seems to be glitching in and out, which is a bit weird. Now, you will remember from the last episode that I spent quite a bit of time landscaping for my driveway that came up from the main road through these two trees, and it's all gone. Wonderful. So what I might do then off screen is just get that back. I don't know why that's happened. That's going to be quite frustrating if that keeps disappearing. I'm looking in the top corner now to decide... realise, has my money altered? I definitely would have saved the game before coming out. I say definitely. I don't know why I wouldn't have done, because I did the landscaping stuff around here and that's all still here. Just not the pavement. Anyway, we're putting in a shed today as well. So the shed's going to go here, and this is what I said, we're going to do a little bit of a test. We're going to see whether or not, if I just put it down and do the automatic landscaping with the placeable, what it's going to cost. I'm not going to actually place it. Then we'll do a bit of landscaping first and then place it and see if it makes a difference. It's not going to be a huge amount of difference in cost, not here, but on obviously certain other fields and wherever you're going to place your stuff, it can make a big difference. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to do that first and then we'll move on to more festive things. But I wanted to get some actual kind of farming simulator. I mean, it's all farming simulator, but you know what I mean. Right, well, first things first. Get rid of the field info button. I'm going to go into here and we're going to go to placeables first. We're going to go to sheds and the 9000 one. I want to put this over this side where it's fairly flat. We've got a bit of room. I could put it up the back behind the bunker silo, but I want to put it here. If we can, oh, hang on, we had a bit of green there. Right, there we go. That's where I want to put it. And that's saying to buy is going to cost me 11,262. And it's still set on euros because I'm bouncing between Fellsborough and this map. So that's an extra 1,262 for the groundwork to place it, footings and concrete base and all the rest of the stuff, which actually that's not a bad price. So that's what I could do straight off the bat. My next option is to come out of there and go into my landscaping menu first and then look at smoothing the area or flattening it a little bit and then place. Will the difference, I mean, in all honesty, 1,262, it's neither here nor there, but I just thought I'd do it as a kind of test. We'll see what happens. So what I want to do is change my landscaping shape to that. I want to go a little bit bigger if I can. To, oh no, it won't let me do that one. That one. I want to go midway, probably about there, and we'll flatten R1. Come across and we'll flatten. Flatten. Won't let me go any further back. That's worrying, because that's my land. That is. So what we'll do from the midpoint where I put flatten, as I go side to side, it's going to flatten it to that level. Yeah, so I've already dropped a bit. Probably about 600, so this isn't going to save me. I'm just looking now thinking that's not going to be wide enough to put it on, which means I've got to come out further. It's going to cost me more money, isn't it? Let me do that bit. And then I'm going to have to do more landscaping to smooth it all out, aren't I? Yeah, I don't know. We'll even see if we can put it on, first of all. Will it let me? Then there'll be smoothing, etc, etc. So I'm already down £1,000. I've gone over 1,000 already. What did I start off on? 68,385. Yeah, I'm already over 1,000 in. So it would have been cheaper just to place it, wouldn't it? And then deal with the smoothing and stuff afterwards. Well, there you go. That's an interesting conclusion. Wow, I didn't do much of it. I suppose because I was using the bigger base, maybe. Okay, so what I've done, I've gone ahead and I've smoothed this corner. I'm not too bothered about the cost. Like I said, it's Christmas. I'll spend whatever I need to spend getting it done, and then I'll worry about making the money back after. It really doesn't matter. I'm smoothing at the moment, so I'm just trying to re-level some bits that need leveling, just so it's not such a sharp drop off. I'm hoping the thing will still go on here. Now, somebody said their smoothing tool stopped working. Now, it could be if it reaches the point where it won't smooth anymore, it will just stop. It won't do any more at that point. That's not too bad. Okay, so come out of there, go back to the shed, and zoom out. Rotate it back round again. See if we can't place this. The problem I've got now is where I actually have smoothed the corner, it's going to charge me more money. That's weird, isn't it? The further I go on the... I mean, this is going to take some fiddling around with to get it right, isn't it? Let's be honest. But I flattened all of that, so it's flat. Why would it be charge me more money? Problem I've got is this front corner here. Oh, man. Right. This front corner here, where I've now smoothed it out, has dropped that flattened bit away, which means it needs more concrete for that front pillar. If I go back a little bit, that's not too bad, is it? Yeah, let's go with it there, I think. So, we've now got... But see, that's what I don't get. I smoothed all of this off. So if this was smoothed off, it's now put this back in again. The problem I have got with this tool is that now this is placed, it won't let me smooth right up against this. So look, I'll show you what I mean. Let's go back into this, and we've got... I'll go to the round one. Oh, I don't know though. Hang on, we might be all right. So, where have we gone? Oh no, it's gone again. That was on green a minute ago. Right, so if I try and smooth now, I should have left it, shouldn't I? I should have done it afterwards. Oh well, okay. Like I say, it doesn't matter. I'm not overly fussed. Just thought it might be As long as we can smooth it, that's the main thing. It's not letting me do the front though. That's odd. Here it'll let me do. Not there. The bit that I do need to smooth is the bit it's not letting me do. How weird. If I make that smaller. Yeah, someone did say it stops working. And it doesn't seem to be making much difference. Okay, well, I'm smoothing anyway. The large ones seem to make more difference. But anyway, right, so that's that bit done anyway. So what we need to do now is add in our driveway, a bit of texture. We can get our vehicles in here. I think it's going to be tractors in this corner, isn't it? Definitely, because this is definitely where it's the most bumpy. They're going to be able to get in here a lot easier than a harvester is, so the harvester will go the other end. Okay, right, well that's that bit done. So, let's open that tool out a bit. And I think I'm going to go with... let's change to that, and then we want to go across to... Where is it? That one there. That's the kitty. So, again, we'll zoom in. Let's start the back there. And we'll add a bit of that in. It kind of matches, doesn't it? Give myself a little bit at the front. Now, to be fair, if you want this to look perfect, you'd probably do it in using the squares rather than this, but I want it to look more kind of patchy, like I've done it myself. Like I'm terrible at pouring concrete or tarmacking or whatever it is you want to. I might do the edges actually, you might tidy those edges up a little bit, but at the moment, yeah, that does look completely different. It's a much lighter one, isn't it? Okay, well, like I say, I'm not too bothered about how much it costs. I just wanted a concrete bit at the front. Now, this is going to blend into what I did last time, which was more of a dirt thing, wasn't it? So let's go with that to about there. Fine. Now change the texture to... Oh, actually, was it that one? Like I say, there are so many of them down that bottom corner. That one, maybe? I can't remember what I used. I could get this horribly wrong now. Maybe the patchy ground. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. So, what I need to do then, I think, is level this first. I think that's what I did last time, didn't I? I leveled it and then... I'll do this off screen. I'm going to level it. I'm going to put that in. And I'll see you in a minute. As far as competition goes, like I say, it's going to be coming later on. A bit of a giveaway. I've got a few things. There will be some MrSealyp stickers from my merchandise that I'm going to chuck in with the winners. I've got a Farm Simulator 19 PS4 promo copy of the game. Like I said in my previous video, whenever it was I mentioned the competition, it's not like a boxed version. It's a promo one that came out from a company that a good friend of mine got for me, Mr. Dalek JD. Very kindly procured it for me. So that'll be in the giveaway. There'll be the Commodore 64 version of the game for PC. There'll probably be, I'm thinking, a couple of gift cards, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on. But that will be coming. So I'm going to see you in a minute once I put this driveway in, and then we'll move on to phase 2 of the MrSealyp Christmas special. Right, all done. It needs tweaking, it needs a bit of fiddling around with, but I thought I'd test it with the harvester. Get the birds out of the way. The harvester can get up here, we'll be fine. Yep, not too bad. I've swept it round up to the cow barn, and then obviously we've got the concrete here. And like I say, this is what needs tweaking. I think is making sure that you level or you flatten your land and then smooth it, come out further than you need your platform to be, then smooth the edges, and then place, because even with me smoothing the edges, I think the concrete came out further and then it decided to add a drop, but now it's already placed, it won't let me smooth that now. So I think, yeah, it's just getting into the doing it in the correct order, I think, is the best thing. But you live and learn. I'm sure over the next couple of years of this game, with future developments and more practice with the landscaping tool, I will become more proficient at farming, not farming, but placing my farms and building farms and that kind of thing. But let's put the harvester away. Give myself plenty of concrete to turn and do whatever I need to. That can be lowered and placed there. I can turn that off. And we've still got plenty more space, so as we expand and buy more machinery, we can put more things in here. Seeders and whatnot. These are staying out for the time being. That's the least, and I think that's still got about 450 litres in it. A water one's around the corner. We have got a leased bale trailer we'd have to go and grab, and we'll put that in there at some point as well. But as far as the Farming Simulator 19 portion of my Christmas special goes, that's it. We've got another task that needs doing, and we're going a bit old school on this one now. So I'm going to see you in a minute. And we're going to get a little bit more festive. We're going to be swapping the warmer climes of Ravenport and the west coast of the US for somewhere a little bit colder. So I'll see you there in a bit. I'm glad I got this done and the game is saved, so when I come back on this should still be here. Fingers crossed. I'm off to the airport. I find myself on a very snowy Chillington. I told you I was going to go old school. The first modded map on Farming Simulator 17 that came out. And yeah, I thought, yeah, why not? Let's go festive. We need a bit of snow, and there's no seasons mod on FS19 yet. So we are heading to the local church. We've got some small bales in the back, which are going to be used as seating for the Christmas Carol service, Christingle service, and they're doing like a nativity service as well. And the church is just here on the left, looking rather splendid. They've got their little, I say shed, little mini barn with the nativity set up and the Christmas tree too, which is fantastic. So what I'm going to do is, if I get this right, is it that next to unload? It is. Whether it'll push them all out or not, I don't know. Should do. Pull forward a little bit. There we go. And then close that up. It does take a little while. There we go. Turn the engine off and the lights. So what I've been doing is I've been bringing over a couple of loads, helping set up for the nativity, because the snow's getting quite deep. The tree looks fantastic. So yeah, it's really nice. I quite like this. Got the little bale steps going up into the nativity so the kiddies can come up and have a look. I think the manger's going to sit on top of here. Got a little seating so we can have the shepherds, wise men, Joseph and Mary. All the stuff's going to be here. It's going to be great. Now, as far as the church goes, I had a bit of a thought. And when I was setting this all up, it started snowing. I thought, that's brilliant. It's festive. It's exactly what I want. The church was in darkness. And I remembered there was a floodlight pack as a mod, so I put a floodlight that side and a floodlight that side, so it lights the church up. I like that. I think it looks fantastic. So yeah, I thought it was a little bit more festive. We'll do the next part of the video on here, which is all lovely. I can't get too close to the tree, which is a pity, because the tree plays music, which is awesome. The problem is, if you then post it on YouTube with the music playing, it gets demonetized and whatnot, because you don't have copyright for the music. I know it's one of those crazy things, but it does look rather lovely. And we've got these lovely ornamental lampposts at the front here, and then when it gets to night time this evening, those two lights will come on and light up the inside here, which is all very wonderful. But I wanted the snow. I just thought it'd be really lovely. So this is kind of the second part. I've done a little bit of farming, done a bit of landscaping on Farming Simulator 19. Now onto here, and this is more the kind of Christmas message part of the Christmas special, and we'll talk about the competition giveaway entry, that kind of thing, which I'm going to do first, and then we'll move on to the message bit. If you do want to enter the competition, there's going to be two parts to this. If you want to be entered into the PS4 one, the gift cards that I'm going to get are going to be for PS4, like PlayStation Store gift cards. So what you need to do, if you want to enter the competition, in the comments, one, you need to be a subscriber. I got a lot of flack over that on the last giveaway. You need to be a subscriber, otherwise you're just jumping on to win something, which I suppose is what people do. But one, you need to be a subscriber. Two, in the comments you need to write ho 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 if you want to be entered, and then after ho 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 you either put PS4 or PC. I'm sorry, I haven't got anything for Xbox because I'm a PS4 gamer, my video is always PS4. I know it kind of crosses over console like platforms, but all I've got for my giveaway is PS4 stuff, and I've got obviously the PC version of the C64 version of Farming Simulator 19. If you're not interested in any of those, then don't worry about entering. It's fine. There's going to be a couple of main prizes. Like I say, it's going to be the PlayStation 4 version of Farming Simulator 19. There's going to be the PC version of the C64 copy of Farming Simulator 19. So if you're interested in either of those, they're the kind of main prizes. You put ho 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 PS4, ho 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 PC, or if you want to, you can put ho 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 PS4 and PC. It's entirely up to you. If you want to be entered into both, and there'll be a couple of runners-up prizes of gift cards. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? You know what? I haven't got them yet. I'm going to do the draw in the new year. Okay, so you'd have to wait for that. But in the new year, or in the next video I do, I think it's probably the best thing. Well, the next video I'll announce I'm going to get one gift card for PS4 and one gift card for Xbox. That's probably the best way of doing it, isn't it? So then everyone's catered for. So if you want to put ho 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 in the Xbox, fantastic. At least I know. Now what I will do is when I pick the winners, and I'll probably get one of my daughters to do it, or my son, because that way I'm not then influenced by names that I recognise and that kind of thing. I'm going to get them to pick the winners. So there should be 4. There'll be the 2 main-ish prizes and then the 2 gift cards. So there'll be 4 gifts to give away. So what I'll do in the next video, I'll announce the winners, and under your comment I will put congratulations, you're a winner, and I'll tell you what it is you've won. But you will then need to contact me either on my Facebook page or on my Twitter account. So if you don't have Facebook, if you don't have Twitter, and you're not prepared to get either of those or use one of those, there's not a lot of point entering the competition, because that's the only way we're going to be able to then open the line of communication. Because for obvious reasons, I'm going to need to be able to send you your gifts, and I don't really want people to be putting their addresses and stuff like that on the YouTube comments page and that kind of thing. So like I say, I will announce it in the video. I will also comment under your comment to congratulate you if you happen to be one of the lucky winners, and then we will have to open some dialogue either on Facebook or on like Facebook Messenger or on my Twitter account. It's entirely up to you how you want to do that, but that will be the way it's going to go. So ho 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 PS4, ho 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 PC, ho 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 Xbox, or all 3, or a combination of whatever you want to do, and you will be entered into that draw. So that's the competition part. If you don't win, I'm sure I'm going to get hundreds of people. I did on the last one. It's one of those things. It's a competition. That's the whole point of it. So the Christmas message part of this, and this is why I want it to be festive and lovely, and I want to thank you, my family wants to thank you, CLEG wants to thank you for a fantastic year, an absolutely brilliant year on Farming Simulator, and it's been great. The Farming Simulator 17 stuff, the mods, the modded maps, the channel's grown, it's gone from strength to strength, FS19 dropped, and my channel's rocketed, and it's all down to you guys watching. It's absolutely brilliant. It is that festive period, it is that Christmas time, and it's supposed to be lovely, it's supposed to be nice, it's supposed to be wonderful, but it can get a bit stressful. Everyone knows that. People get stressed about everything. My rule of thumb in my house, if we can at all possible, don't worry about it, because at the end of the day everyone wants it to be perfect on Christmas Day. They want the meal to be perfect, the food to be perfect, everything to be perfect. If the food's not cooked perfectly, if the turkey's a bit dry, if something goes wrong, not the end of the world. You're not going to starve. You'll be fine. There'll be plenty of food. Drink, have fun with friends, with family, whoever you're spending it with, and enjoy it. That's kind of what Christmas is supposed to be about. Don't get stressed, don't get worried. The next thing I want to say is, for anybody who is, and this covers a much broader range now than it ever did before, if you are in the armed forces, whether you're serving overseas or you're serving back in your own country, and you have to work over Christmas, you're putting yourself in harm's way, thank you. Enjoy your Christmas too. If you're a firefighter, a fireman, a policeman, ambulance crew, what do they call them, EMTs in the US, any of those jobs where you've got to work over Christmas to help other people, thank you. Enjoy your Christmas too. Whenever you have your chance to enjoy it, sit back, relax, and have a great time enjoying it. If you're one of those people that works in retail, you work in the restaurant industry, anything like that, and you're serving other people over Christmas, I know a lot of people now literally get Christmas Day, Boxing Day off. They might only get Christmas Day, they might only get Boxing Day, and then you're back into work again because there's Christmas sales and stuff like that. Enjoy your Christmas. It's difficult, you know, and just have a great time. That's the whole point, I think, is just really, really enjoy it. And I think I'm going to be spending Christmas with Man Cave Beer Reviews, my brother, and his family, which is going to be fantastic. I'm going to be offline for probably, I think, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and I think day after Boxing Day we might get a video up, hopefully. So don't stress too much if there's no MrSealyp. It'll be fine. I'm coming back. We're just going to have a break with family. That said, though, we may have a sneaky little Christmas Day or Boxing Day video come out from Man Cave Beer Reviews, because he does obviously beer reviews, and we're going to be drinking probably a pint or two or three or more over Christmas. Following up with that, drink responsibly, people, and don't drink and drive. Worst time of year for it. It really is, so please don't. We might even do a video. I think he was going to do a beer review, so it might be a Man Cave Beer Reviews, MrSealyp mashup. We'll see. It might happen, it might not, but I hope it does. It'll be absolutely fantastic if it does. So yeah, you know, if whatever it is you're doing, have a great time, enjoy it. Wherever you are, I hope it snows. It's that very Dickensian view of Christmas, isn't it? There's loads of parts of the world where at Christmas it's boiling hot and sunny. But I suppose in the UK we've all been kind of, you get used to that very Dickensian view of Christmas being snowy and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I hope you do. I hope you have a great time. And that's pretty much it from me. I hope to have a video, like I say, I'm not saying I'm not going to do a video till the new year, but hopefully there'll be one up after Boxing Day. It may be the day after that, and that's when the next video that I post after this is going to be where I'm going to announce the winners of the giveaway. So if you want to know if it's you, you're going to need to watch that video, and I'll announce it, and I'll also put it in the comments as well, so keep an eye out for that. And that's about it. Christmas is nearly upon us. Enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. From me, from CLEG, and from Farm Dog, who decided to make an appearance.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you guys. Here's to a great 2019. I look forward to it. I hope you join me on the adventure to come. That's it. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.